Any U.S. citizen that has half a brain recognizes that what's going on in Chicago with the gun violence specifically has to do with the illegal guns in Chicago. And of course, Chicago has some of the strictest Second Amendment laws out there preventing law-abiding citizens from having guns. And it is the ATF that is enforcing that. It's the ATF that's essentially telling law-abiding citizens that they cannot protect themselves under the Second Amendment right in Chicago. Now, the reality of this situation is that because the gun violence is so prevalent in Chicago, where did all those guns come from? Well, recently it's reported that the ATF has been providing 1/4 of the illegal guns that are committing gun violence in Chicago. What in the world does this mean? Well, apparently, out of all the gun crimes from 2012 to current in Chicago, 1/4 of those guns can be traced back to one of 7 gun dealerships who have been providing straw-purchased firearms on the streets of Chicago for a decade or more. Thousands and thousands of guns. 1/4 of the illegal guns in Chicago are from one of these 7 stores. So what does this have to do with the ATF? The ATF allowed it. The whole time they were allowing it to take place. What do we mean by allow? Well, we mean by allow by not stopping them. Essentially, as these straw purchases continued, there were small fines put upon them, but kind of more of a wink and a back alley handshake. And now the guns continue to flow out the door into the streets of Chicago over a decade. And, yearly inspections. Every single time, what are all these straw purchases? 1/4 of the guns that they find gets traced back to these 7 stores, yet the ATF did nothing but back alley handshakes to these gun dealers. And as a result, the Chicago gun crime is so prevalent because of the ATF. That's the worst part about it, is law-abiding citizens can't protect themselves because of the ATF. And they're under threat from guns that are provided by the ATF to the criminals. There's something taking place. It almost feels like, I hate to use the word conspiracy, but it feels like there's a federal effort to fuel gun violence to take away our Second Amendment rights. And I believe this is just kind of the first hint of that, to show, this is a reality. What we're seeing, this gun violence, this is really provided by the federal government. Meanwhile, every time something happens, they want to take away our rights. So, I can't help but wonder, well, why would the ATF allow these illegal guns? And the only answer that I have is because it's fueling anti-Second Amendment anxiety, it's fueling anti-Second Amendment laws, it's fueling anti-Second Amendment elections. There's definitely more at play here, and I think it is in an effort to take away our guns by fueling gun crime and then blaming it on law-abiding citizens is the best I can come up with. But where's all the guns coming from in Chicago, the illegal guns? Apparently the ATF is allowing it to go that way. And this is referred to as the iron pipeline, is what they're designating this ATF-fueled gun provider. So any thoughts on this? Any insight? Love to hear that. Put in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests, so don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.